morning, everybody. Welcome to Griswold High School, otherwise known as Speedy Dry Field today. Because we're going to try to get this game in. You never know if it's going to start raining, but everything should be okay here at Griswold High School. We had a little bit of rain this morning. The rain supposedly isn't really going to kick in maybe till about 1 o'clock, 1:30 this afternoon. So, John?
Yes, Mike.
We're going to try to get this ball game in today.
I think we can get it in. What are we, just a few minutes from first pitch? First pitch scheduled for 11 o'clock.
Yep, first pitch coming up pretty soon. Griswold going to start Evan Gilgenbach today. Once again, he started last Saturday against Wheeler. Didn't figure in the decision at all because he came out with the score tied 5-5.
Right, got a no decision on that game, which actually probably the way that started off in the first inning, he'd probably take that, even though he came on like gangbusters beginning with the second. But then Nolan Webster coming in relief and just picking up exactly where Evan had left off.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is you talk about in relief, we have seen some pretty good relief pitching already from the Wolverines. You talk about Nolan Webster, and what about AJ Hamill against Putnam the other day?
Yeah, came in relief 2 innings against Putnam. Saw 8 batters, 6 strikeouts.
He was just mowing them down, which is awesome. So Griswold right now is taking their warm-ups, or they call IO.
Right, infield, outfield.
And NFA has already done so. So the game's going to start straight up at 11 o'clock. So before we do that, we want to go ahead and we want to mention our sponsors. These are the people that make it possible for us to broadcast the games here for the Griswold Wolverines and whoever they might be playing so far this spring. The Jewett City Savings Bank, Griswold Pride, as we broadcast always from the Griswold Pride broadcast booth, as we are right now. We're waiting for our Griswold Pride lunch. I think it's pheasant under glass today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
The Burns Agency in Norwich and in Dayville. Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Do you Kasasa?
Kasasa.
Yeah. Find out what Kasasa Cashback is all about at bankeasternct.com. CIRAC. They say it's 21 for a reason when it comes to alcohol, gambling, because they say, did you know that our brains are not fully developed until we're about 25?
I would agree with that.
That is true. That's what I learned that from Griswold Pride and CIRAC. So
right.
That's why they say it's 21 for a reason. Advanced Automotive on Route 138 in Griswold. Make sure you go visit Jess the Tire Queen for all of your tires and, of course, great service at Advanced Automotive. The Trahan Agency, All-State Insurance. He has 2 offices now. One in Plainfield and one in East Lyme. Highway Campers, Route 12, Plainfield. How many generations are they through? 3 generations? 4 generations?
Right?
4? I don't know. They're just going to keep on going. But Highway Campers, of course, skating as well.
Right behind them.
Yeah. I remember when they started. I used to work there as a kid. I did. I'm
Right.
not kidding you. Yeah.
Did you like free skate?
I did.
I liked reverse skate.
Oh, I did that. I was, more bounce to the ounce, man. I was just, I was just jamming, yo.
And that was on 4-wheel, not the roller blades.
No, those are, I was on 8 wheels. I couldn't shoot the duck though because I was too fat, which means I probably can't shoot the duck today either. So.
No.
Let's see, Winton Automotive on North Main Street in Jewett City, and then right down the road towards the borough even more. Swamp Yankee Arms. They're right next to the Pizza Palace.
It is right there on Main. Yeah.
On North Main,
Yep.
on that side of the road.
Yes.
Yeah. So go see Zach. And matter of fact, they're all about, well, you'll hear the ad a little bit later on, when they talk about, because, guns, is one of those subjects that's red hot, in Connecticut and really throughout the country. Are they good? Are they bad? Or are guns for you or guns not for you? Go find out.
Yeah, it may not be for you, but it may be for somebody else.
Yeah, but you also may not know really or have all the information. You may have what your neighbor's friend's cousin's brother told you,
Right.
or whatever. They'll give you the information straight up over there at Swamp Yankee Arms. So, and of course, you ever heard of Chef the Barber?
I have not personally heard of Chef the Barber.
Never heard of Chef the Barber.
No.
He's pretty sharp. And he worries about his image.
Oh, right.
So he has a shop in Jewett City called Sharp Image.
Oh, right there on the corner.
Ruben.
Yeah.
Ruben. His shop is called Sharp Image. That's a really cool story, by the way. You know how he's been in and out of different things, and everything always brought him back to being a barber, and even a chef. And then they said, "Oh, you need a name." And he goes, "What?" And one guy looked at him and said, "Chef the Barber."
There you go.
Boom.
But does he wear the hat while he's cutting hair?
No. No. He's got another hat on. He wears it, but he's very, very popular. He's had a whole huge clientele in Baltic, and they all followed him to Jewett City, like the Pied Piper.
The Pied Piper of barbering. Must be good.
The Barber of the Borough. Isn't that an opera?
That almost sounds like an old Sherlock Holmes episode.
I think so. All right, so the coaches right now are meeting with the umpires. The game should be coming on in just a minute, and we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in a minute with the opening pitch right here on SNSN.
Authorization, enrollment, and activation activities are required. To receive all services, contact institution for details.
2 lattes, please, on me.
Yeah?
My free Kasasa Cashback checking account surprised me with sweet cash rewards. So thoughtful. Kasasa Cashback simply appreciates me. It also refunds my ATM withdrawal fees.
My Megabank account just takes money out every month without even asking.
Sounds like it's time to move on.
Take back the special treatment you deserve with Kasasa Cashback.
Ask for Kasasa Cash Checking at Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank today. Member FDIC.
You buy better.
Better it burns.
Much better.
So much better it burns.
Are you tired of resetting passwords, getting locked out of websites, and listening to hold music for days? Do you really think 15 minutes is enough time to spend insuring your biggest investments? The Burns Agency is here to help with in-person real-time customer care for all your insurance needs. Buy better with the Burns Agency for auto, home, business, and life.
Right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns.
You buy better it burns. You buy better.
Hey, John.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back. Mike Minarski, John Harden, Ron Lufkin on the camera. We're just about ready to do the national anthem.
If you are able,
Talk.
Here.
if you are able,
There we go.
Please rise for the singing of our national anthem.
Here's our national anthem as played by the Griswold High School non-band. It was recorded. It was a recording, but a beautiful recording at that.
Was that really our band? That recording was
I don't think so.
No?
No. That's why I said non-band.
Non-band.
So, oh yeah, John, just like I pretty much like try to recognize you every single time, before we get things going. Thank you very much for your military service, United States Navy retired. So whenever I do a game and the national anthem comes on, I think of you and the other folks that also were in the military, Lloyd Van Lannen, that have worked with us.
Right, there's a bunch of us.
Mr. Matson.
Right, Scott Fryer.
Scott Fryer, absolutely Scott Fryer. Just a guy with an air fryer. we haven't done that in a couple of weeks.
We haven't done that.
We have to. All right, so here we go, folks. The Wolverines on the mound today. Evan Gilgenbach pitched 4 innings against Wheeler in a no decision.
Yes.
Wolverines went ahead and won the game by the score of 8-5. But like I said, he didn't figure in the decision at all.
So basically, if you don't want to keep up with hits and stuff like that, then you just balls and strikes are balls and strikes for everybody, and then it's just the blues and the yellow.
John Harden is trying to give a little bit of a heads up on how to run the scoreboard. To
Operate
the
the scoreboard.
It's not easy. It's not easy. Have you run the football one? Is a debacle. I can't figure that darn thing out to save my life.
Once you get the chicken bones right, it'll operate. But no, there's probably not a scoreboard in this town that I haven't operated.
Alrighty.
So yeah, Mike. So the Wolverines are coming into this game 2-0. The Wildcats coming in 0-2. But like we've been saying, it's a little bit early in this game. Griswold with their win 8-5 over Wheeler, 14-3 over the Clippers of Putnam. Then NFA's played Woodstock and Stonington. Coming here to match the Wolverines here at Griswold High School.
Why do we have half the Griswold team up here in the booth?
Because this is the place to be.
What's up, Kay? How you doing? Good.
So it looks like we're about to get started. There was a change of the chest protector on the catcher. Must have had an equipment issue during warm-ups. They got that cleared up.
Who is that kid?
The catcher?
Yeah.
That is number 45, Andrew Harden. Freshman from Griswold. It'll be NFA's starting pitcher, number 22, Bryson Plant, coming to the plate.
Whoa, too much. There you go. There you go. All right. We're just about ready to go. You want to take it from here, Mr. Harden?
Oh, I got the play-by-play today.
You unless you don't want to. For all the play-by-play, John Harden.
All right. So it's been turned over. We got play-by-play. We do have starting pitcher number 22, Bryson Plant, coming up to the plate for the Wildcats. We are just moments from the first pitch. Evan Gilgenbach on the bump for the Wolverines. Gets a swing and a miss, strike one.
It's a better start than he had at Wheeler. At Wheeler at the beginning of the game, he was all over the place. He had a rough first inning.
Yeah, gave up 4 runs in that game, but then came back strong. That pitch goes inside for ball.
It looked like a curveball. It didn't really curve all the way. You see that?
I did see that.
Ooh, that was a nice pitch.
Is it not going up?
It was just outside. As Euchre would say, just a bit outside.
The inning's up. Still doing some scoreboard.
2-2.
I don't think the scoreboard's right.
I think we got to start selling tickets here to the press box. No, we're trying to figure that out now.
I don't think it's upright.
2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. First one down.
Any new wires in here? Is that unimpacted?
No, not that I'm aware of.
These data wires. That's
Here's Anthony Sanchez, the center fielder. Take over for John Harden for a minute while he's trying to figure out the scoreboard. Fastball outside. But it caught the outside corner.
So the scoreboard's just being a little
testy,
cranky this morning.
Pop foul, and that's going to be out of play. Right on top of the booth.
Right on top of your head.
Yeah, ouch.
Well,
So Gilgenbach up ahead 0-2 on the center fielder, Anthony Sanchez. Where's number 2? NFA in the away jerseys, red with gray pants and red stripe. Coach Turgeon over on third base side. Here's the 0-2. A little skip to Malou back to the backstop. 1-2.
It just got underneath the catcher there, back to the backstop. No harm, no foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes against Sanchez.
I don't know what's wrong with it. It was fine the other day. No, it's not. Oh, wait a minute. What was the other end? You pulled it out.
Oh,
Look at that. 1-2. Here's a ground ball in the hole. Just past the diving Sean Garvin at short. And look, we've got a scoreboard. You know, Steve Cravino is not just the athletic director, folks.
no, he's a scoreboard troubleshooter.
Yeah. He did it. Well, you know, Steve, you did something else that none of us could have done. So, anyway, 1 down. John, you got a run around first with a base hit. And here's Jason Sinnott.
So Sanchez reaches on a single that gets right underneath Sean Garvin at short. That does bring up NFA's first baseman, Sinnott. 1 on, 1 out.
Number 23. First name Jackson.
And Sinnott flares that one foul.
Well, so far, I mean, we're only into the third batter, but Gilgenbach looking a lot more solid than he did at the beginning start of against Wheeler, which is definitely a good sign. He's getting ahead of hitters. He's hitting the corners already.
Right, definitely looking more comfortable on the mound than he did before. That pitch goes to the outside as Sanchez is able to take second base. So NFA picking the exact right pitch to take second base on that one. Count goes 1-2 against Sinnott.
Rubino playing a little cat and mouse with Sanchez over on second.
And it does get Gilgenbach to step off the pitching rubber.
Sanchez took the cheese for a minute. He said, all right, I'll go back. Swing and a miss.
So another Wildcat goes down on strikeout.
So let me ask you a question, John. You had a left-handed batter up, yet you had Cade Rubino covering second, opening up a really big hole on the right side. Shouldn't that have been, I mean, just like, shouldn't Garvin have been over, or am I?
No. It's, well, he would go back as the pitch was being thrown to the plate. You would see Rubino go back as the infield for Griswold's playing in.
And Sanchez took third, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
And Bordeaux fouls it off.
And they brought the infield in with 2 outs. It was a balk. Oh. Well, they don't tell us up here. We're worried about the scoreboard.
I didn't see the balk.
I
See,
didn't see
sometimes I got to stop writing in my scorebook and just watch the field.
Nice stop by Drew Harden.
Count goes 1-2 against Bordeaux.
Our official scorer, Caden Deskus, let us know about the balk.
Pitch goes outside, right outside the reach of Harden.
Sanchez thought about it. He thought about it. He may even have made it.
Possibly, but Gilgenbach coming back down to cover the plate. Count goes 2-2 against Bordeaux. Runner on third for NFA.
And even though NFA is 0-2, they're still a much bigger school. They got a bigger pool to choose from as far as players are concerned. Senat's staying alive.
So, yeah, Senat is staying alive. I think I was going down to Bordeaux, but it's still Senat.
Yeah, we missed a balk. That's professionalism for you, John. Here we are.
Here we are.
And he gets a walk.
Just missed on the outside.
Well, Gilgenbach in a little bit of trouble.
Runners on the corners, 1 out. Now it's Bordeaux to the plate.
Infield went more back to a double play depth. Is it raining?
Rain coming in early here.
Yep, that's supposed to be.
It's coming down pretty good.
Ron, here, over the camera, although it's going to get ruined.
So there's a strike on the outside corner, 1-1.
So Ron's got. That's coming down pretty hard. Wow.
Right down the first base line. That's going to drive in a run.
It's a cue shot.
Senat going all the way to third. Able to get the ball in. Runners on the corners. NFA scores 1. So right fielder Josh Nowakowski coming to the plate.
You see those? I think, yep.
Yeah, we're going to leave the field.
We're in a rain delay.
So here in the top of the first, there's 1 out, 2 on, runner at first, runner at third. It'll be right fielder Josh Nowakowski at the plate when play resumes.
All right, so we're going to do that, but we're going to go ahead and sign off for right now, and hopefully we'll be able to get the game in. It doesn't look promising, folks. It's coming down like buckets right now. I mean, we're talking big, thick drops. So, and we'll see what happens. We'll try to get it in later right here on SNSN.